All right, guys. So welcome back to the channel. This is the EOS Network, and today we're going to do a little bit more tech news because that's actually more enjoyable than the other stuff I've been doing outside of the unboxings. I do love that. Um, AirPod 3s release date, price leaks, and rumors. This is an article from Tech Radar. Now, personally, I am hoping that the AirPod 3s this year finally get some type of app support, meaning I don't expect them for Androids to be able to use a lot of the features if these come with spatial audio, which I doubt. If these come with active noise cancellation, and I do want to talk about that after going through this article. But to be honest, I'm just hoping that they allow you to actually get an update because I do own a Mac, and I don't know if you can update AirPods directly from a Mac. I'm not in the ecosystem. I'm a PC guy, PC gamer. You know, I go where the games are. So if you can't do MMOs and certain things, I was never interested. But recently, I started getting into video editing, amongst other things. This isn't the best camera, as you can see. It's an Asus camera. It's an all-in-one touchscreen I just recently purchased. But hey, you got to start somewhere, right? Start from the bottom. I work my way up, get some subscribers, all that good stuff. Anyway, so the original AirPods did launch in 2016. So I actually didn't realize it's been like 5 years since those AirPods have come out. We've only had one redesign, that's with the Pros, and we did have the Max. So I guess that's entirely different category of headphones, though. We're not going to compare that. They did have the H1 chip, which is something that the Beats Studio Buds don't have, which they should have. And then the seamless connection that they have, which should have, put it this way, the Beats Buds are not, even though Apple owns them, I don't really consider them under Apple, and the simple fact that we already know Beats is not even a secondary brand. It's like a third-rate company at this point. Personally, I never thought Beats were good, even back in the day when I first had the detox headphones for Beats. They just weren't good. They never sound good. And we lived in a time where we didn't have, we had reviews, but it wasn't as rampant as it is now, where literally YouTube is full of just reviewers everywhere. Like YouTube is really taken off over the last decade or so, longer than that, as a matter of fact, because I forgot what year I even had those headphones. It was a long time ago. But anyway, according to Bloomberg, as the article says, the AirPods 3 could include motion sensors, okay, for fitness tracking and integration with Apple Fitness Plus, along with noise reduction. Now, my thing is, I'm hoping that these have active noise cancellation, even if it's like a passive low active noise cancellation. Come on, these are AirPods. We both know that, well, I think we both, but we the people know it's not guaranteed, but I have a feeling that they're going to cost probably the same amount. I doubt they're going to drop to like 129 because with the market, they have probably, I don't even know the percentage of the market that Apple has in the headphone game. I'm sure it's probably, I don't know, 70% probably, maybe higher. But with the release of Galaxy Buds, amongst other things, the Nothing Buds and OnePlus and other companies, just creeping their way up in the earphone game, um, it's going to be hard to topple the Apple name. So that's one of the reasons why I have a feeling that they're not going to really add active noise cancellation in these. Now, AirPods do things that other headphones don't do, like read back text messages to you, and it doesn't sound robotic. I think the Pixel does that, the Pixel Buds A's that I had. But the problem with that is I think you need a Pixel in order for it to actually do that, which a lot of these headphones do have that type of integration where if you use them originally with the company it's supposed to be with, you get all those features. So they are going to sell. They're going to sell. They're probably going to sell out immediately as soon as they come out. If I get them, it'll be at like Best Buy or Micro Center or one of these, third-party stores that sell them. I'm definitely not going into an Apple store to get them. It's going to cost way too much. We're trying to find if they have a release date. Now, we know it's going to come out in 2021, I believe. Well, I know Apple's having a couple, what do you call it? Apple events in September. I think 3 of them or 4 of them, however it is. If you follow the gentleman named Front Page Tech, they're really good at letting you know a lot of their early releases. That's what I look at sometimes when it comes to like certain release dates of headphones and whatnot. Uh, Here we are, release date. So later in 2021, we're already past the midpoint of 2021. We're in what, a day or two shy of September. I think tomorrow's September, as a matter of fact. They come out. The iPhone 13 is going to come out also, which I'll do a video on that one. Um, I just remember a time where companies had to show you aspects of the product in order for you to purchase it, and then you made an informed decision that you wanted this product. Now in 2021, they do their best to either they purposely leak it or they hide a product almost to during an event, so that it's like, listen, if people knew what these headphones look like beforehand, 9 times out of 10, especially with Apple, we're not talking about other brands, they would have reserved these things already 6 months in advance. They would have, you would have had them by now. But AirPods 3 price, I don't know. They're expected to be cheaper than AirPod Pros, which they should. AirPod Pros are 249. They're a pro brand, and I don't see the AirPod threes being better than the Pros. Same way the Galaxy Bud twos aren't better than the Galaxy Bud Pros. It's not a replacement to the Pros; it's a replacement to the older model. In this case, it would be the AirPod twos, which are literally identical to the AirPod ones. Outside of a slightly better battery life, there wasn't better call quality, it wasn't better sound. They just needed to come out with another product so you wouldn't, have something 3, 4, or 5 years old. That's what Apple does. They don't really come out with, yes, that their chips are better, but and I guess cameras, but is that it? I don't know. I guess if you're a photographer, you do need these type of things. This is the leak for the threes. I mean, I like the way they look. I like the way they look, but what I will say right now, looking at this headset, they look cool, but on the same time, they look stupid. Because I'm looking at how fat it is, and I can't see them really fitting in your ear any better than the last pair. If anything, it's identical to the last pair, a smaller stem, fatter on that part without the rubber tip. It'll fit, I'm sure, in most people's ears, actually better than the first ones. But is it really going to be that much better? Like, I don't think it's really going to be that much better. All right, so maybe they'll have the, I don't know. I have to be completely honest with you. These don't excite me at all. They really don't. I'm just hoping that the battery life, like for a headset to have no active noise cancellation or ambient noise, and that's not at like in the last 5 years between AirPod ones and twos, that's some amazingly new feature. It's not. And for them to not have either one of those and still charge a premium price, and then the battery life wasn't even good. You got like 3 hours of talk time out of it, 5 hours of listening. That's horrible for a headset. That's actually as bad as their battery charger that they came out with, that battery bank, which was very underwhelming. It didn't even charge the phones 100%, and they still dropped the product. But again, we have to remember this is the same company that sells an iMac computer for like $1,300, the new ones, but on the other hand, sells a stand or wheels for 1,000. So listen, they know what they can get away with, and they know that there are people out there that will defend some of their horrible practices. Like, you have to be crazy to buy wheels and a stand for $2,000, like 1,000 a piece. That's nuts. I understand money isn't an issue for certain people, but it comes to a point where even if you want it and you know you need it, just buy it, I guess. But don't act like this is a feature. Come on now. It's ridiculous. Anyway, it doesn't really say much about them. They're not going to talk about specs. They're not going to really talk about what chip is really in it. It's going to have spatial audio. Here we go. Uh, we don't even know if it comes with ANC. And that's a huge important feature. Like, you can't, correction, you shouldn't charge $149 or 150 something dollars in 2021 for headphones that don't have ANC. Right now, you're paying for the Apple brand, right? If these don't have ANC and they cost more than Galaxy Bud 2s, see, this is why I'm glad that they released the Galaxy Bud 2s, the Nothing Buds came out, the OnePlus Buds Pros, because they're going to saturate the market in a way where you're going to have so many headphones out there that more sensible people like me and just tech reviewers, not the general public, but tech reviewers and other people are going to be like, hey, um, what's the purpose of buying these if this comes with more features? Now, obviously, as a Apple user, you're going to buy AirPods. That's a no-brainer. Which to me, you're better off just buying AirPod Pros because you can get them as low as 189, 179 in certain stores on sale, brand new. So that makes more sense, especially if these end up costing like nearly 160. Because last time they tried to charge $200 for a wireless charging case with it. Come on, there was no extra features except for a wireless charging case. It's just amazing what they get away with. And it didn't even come in any colors. It's just white, basic generic white. At least have the decency to bring out colors the same price as your iPhone 12 line. I'm sorry, iPhone 13 line, meaning when they come out the product red, the blue, the green, the red, raspberry, whatever colors they come up with. Why not have AirPods with those colors? But not just in the store, still have white, but give the option on the website for people that want to engrave something in their AirPods or change the colors. Give them the option. People will pay extra for that. They're they'll pay for engraving if it's not free. They will pay for these features. They will wait for it to get sent out and customized. Give people the opportunity. It's like Apple has not changed in like 10 years, where you still can't make you can't even download themes for their it's just such a boring product. But I guess for a person that's into productivity and certain things, they don't care. The average reviewer, I guess, doesn't really care. The average user, I mean, not reviewer. Um, When these have space, let me stop the rant. When these have spatial audio, I feel so disgusted just talking about some of their products sometimes. Uh, I mean, does spatial audio even matter for a headset that doesn't even, it's not even going to stay in your ear properly? Like it doesn't have a rubber tip. No headset with a rubber tip, and correct me if I'm wrong, but no headset with a rubber tip can get the same sound as a headset with rubber tips, meaning an earbud game. We're not talking about over the head. We're talking about just sitting in your ears. How is it going to get spatial audio and have quality of music if you have to constantly do this and move it around? I don't see that happening. I mean they could add it. I don't see why they wouldn't add spatial audio. It's like a basic feature for all the I mean, even do the Beats Buds have it at this point? They might as well add it. Because you have to make this product has to be better than the Beats Buds. It has to be. Because that was a terrible product, to be honest with you. They were garbage. They shouldn't have came out. Let's see, $5. I said $5. 24 inside the headset. That's the Apple standard. Probably wasn't going to be. This is all speculation, guys. So let's not forget that. 5 hour on board battery life won't be increased. Can we get at least 5 hours of battery life and 5 hours of talk time? Something. Better sound than AirPods. AirPod 2s didn't have better sound than AirPod 1s. We can't compare AirPod sound to any other reputable dealer in headphones because we already know it wasn't better. It was just an awkward, clunky design. I think more people liked them. Of course, AirPods came out at a time where secondary brands like Anchor and different ones, they weren't necessarily making top of the line headphones at the time. Now, within a 5 year span, 6 year, 5 year span, a lot of these companies that really came out of the woodworks with some amazing headphones would have tons of features and actual app support for, both companies. Like, come on. It comes to a point where I'm not even going to read the codex. This article didn't really tell you anything, to be honest. It told me nothing about, I don't care about gesture controls. Spatial audio and active noise cancellation are the two things, along with ambient sound, that these headphones need. Even if you sell them for 179, 169, 159, whatever you sell them for, at this point, I'm just curious, are they going to try to keep the AirPod Pros as the active noise cancellation top of the line brand of Apple and keep the AirPods regular as the you don't want to pay this amount of money, this is what you get. You'll still get the app support of text messages, things like that. We'll probably throw in spatial audio with an update, whatever, because that's nothing special. But this is what you get. And then our Pro brand, you get active noise cancellation at the $200 to $250 price point, whatever it is. And then if you go over the head, which I'll, I don't know. Anyway, that's the article for the AirPods 3s. To be completely honest with you, I'm not impressed with that at all in the slightest. I can honestly say that no, it's not impressive in the slightest. I really do hope that they're good. They come with active noise cancellation. I know I'm all over the place, and I tried to prepare this video to record it, and every time I just see Apple products, I get so disgusted with how they make underperforming products for their customer base, and they're charging top dollar for it. Like I can't stand it. I've had AirPods multiple times, and it's just not a product that I keep. Like Anchors is what I always keep in my drawer as a backup in case anything happens, or if I sell a headset or I get some of the family. You just have that one headset that works for both brands just fine. I need my quality of sound, my call quality. It seems like since the AirPod Pros came out with call quality, they seem worse than AirPod 2s, or muffled, or just, I don't know. It's not worth 250. I can promise you that. There will be reviewers that tell you these headphones worth 250. No, they're not. Not for some underperforming product that you can't even update unless it's on their platform. That is just what's the word? Incomprehensible stupidity on Apple's part to not allow non-Apple users to just update the product. I get it, it's Apple, but it's headphones. I don't care if I can plug it up to iTunes. You let me update it. Let me update my product. It's ridiculous. I was just about to curse. Anyway, that's the video. I'm going to get these when they come out for review purposes, obviously, and I'm not going to get excited about it. Like I definitely want to do a comparison between the Buds 2s and these. I won't compare it to the Pros because it's not going to be better than the Buds Pros. The AirPod Pros weren't better than the Samsung Bud Pros. If we talk about overall features and just quality of sound, it wasn't better. But I do still think that Bud 2s are probably going to outpace these, not in sales or anything, but just quality. Anyway, that is the video. Let's talk about it in the comment section. What do you guys think? The AirPod 3s are they going to ship with active noise cancellation, spatial audio, and what's that last one? Ambient sound. And we already know the battery life is going to be any better. Maybe half an hour, 3.5 hours. Even if they get 4 hours of talk time, I'm okay with that. Like, just match out the Galaxy Buds Pros or Pros in that area. Like, come on, guys, what are you doing? Pros or Buds 2s. Oh, I don't know. I'm all over the place. Anyway, that's the video. I'll see you guys in the next one.